Welcome to Orlando, Florida at the campus of UCF for day 2 of the State Volleyball Championships for the Florida High School Athletic Association. It is time to crown a champion in Class 4A. Cardinal Gibbons taking on Trinity Catholic. Zach Aldridge here, joined by Ansley Cassidy, the former Gator. A 9 a.m. start for this one, Cassidy. How tough is that?
It's pretty tough. Early morning, but I think both teams are well prepared. They came yesterday and have really, watched some volleyball and gotten some rest, so they're ready to go.
They're ready to go for a state championship, and on Cardinal Gibbons, they are looking for their 20th state championship in all of the state of Florida. That's the most state championships. They've won 19 in the history of Florida, while Trinity Catholic is going for their first state title ever. So a lot of different things on the line with this one right here. When you look at Cardinal Gibbons and you look at how their offense runs and what makes it go, it's their senior Daniela Molinari who leads the team in kills and blocks.
Molinari, she's just a steady force of a hitter in the middle and just senior leadership. She's been playing, since she was a freshman and just a commit to Cal State, so she's a great athlete.
It's a new stage for Trinity Catholic being here on the state tournament side, as they've never won a title before. But on the offensive side of the ball, they have some talent. And D1, they have Ryan Tutton, who leads Marion County in kills.
Ryan Tutton, she's just an awesome athlete, a steady force for them on the outside. She's just a very, very solid player and going to bring it. And there's going to be a big match at the net.
Defense is the strong point of this Trinity Catholic team. They have several girls who on their club teams are playing libero, but the libero who will get the start for the Celtics is Amber Weber.
And I love this about this libero. She's just an all-out fighter, and Coach Revis was talking about first contact being such an important part of his offense and his game, and she is the leader in that situation because she's just a great libero.
We have a matchup of a program on the rise versus a program which has established itself as one of the best in the entire state of Florida. Do not go anywhere. The Class 4A State Championship for girls volleyball first serve when you come back. Welcome back to the venue at UCF. We are minutes away from first serve of the Class 4A State Championship, pitting the Cardinal Gibbons Chiefs against the Trinity Catholic Celtics. Let's start off by taking a look at the starters for Cardinal Gibbons. Several girls who will go on to play college ball getting the start. Daniela Molinari, Cassie Okori, Bailey Perlman, and Sarah Martin will all continue their college careers after this match is over. Onto the side of Trinity Catholic, we mentioned earlier that defense is the strong point of the team. Only 2 girls will get the start playing defense. That's Julia Euros and Amber Weber, but they have several other girls who will step in and play that DS position to make sure that that defense and that first contact is a very high importance for Trinity Catholic in this match. We now go to the keys to the game.
Well, for Cardinal Gibbons, it's going to be steadying their emotions. There's so much tradition here with their school and all of the wins, and they're finally here. And these seniors have worked for it, and these seniors want it, and they haven't won a state title. So these girls have been working since freshman year, and they're ready to take it home. For Trinity, it's going to be embrace uncomfortable. And Coach Revis said, his motto with his team is that it begins where uncomfortable starts. So they're going to embrace those uncomfortable situations and push right through it for the win. They're here for the first time, so they want it just as badly.
Let's take a look at the Class 4A bracket to see how both of these teams got here. Trinity Catholic defeated Pensacola Catholic on the road. It was quite a drive for the Celtics to go from Ocala and make it all the way over to Pensacola, but they got the big win. As far as Cardinal Gibbons, they had a few tough bumps in the road to be able to get to this point right here. They defeated Berkeley Prep 3-2 in 5 sets, winning, and that just showed head coach Catherine Reber. She knew at that moment after they beat Berkeley Prep that the team wanted it. They're not just one star on the team, but they were ready to get it done and claim this state championship. Reber's in her 8th season as head coach with Cardinal Gibbons and went to Cardinal Gibbons herself, so she's very familiar with the program. Trinity Catholic, coached by Jeff Revis in his 3rd season with Trinity Catholic. He's had a lot of experience coaching collegiately at UF, University of Tampa, and Rollins College. Won a state championship in 2007 as a head coach of Behold. So he has experience of playing in a big match like this and coaching up his girls, even if the Celtics aren't very familiar with being on this stage.
Coach Revis, I've known for a long time. So in the coaching world, he is really just, he's such a great coach. And the same with Coach Reber. They're on fire. They've got kids that play year-round and train year-round and have a lot of heart. And you've got two teams right here who both want this win badly for their school, for themselves, and all seem to have a great click as a team and united on the court.
When you look at Cardinal Gibbons, we kind of say they haven't won a state title since 2010, which isn't that long ago, but with the way that their program has been established, winning 19 state championships, that's just kind of the way it goes if you're a chief volleyball player.
Yeah, I think when you make the team as a freshman at Cardinal Gibbons, that is what your goal is. Your goal is to win that state championship, which is everybody's goal that's here, but they have that tradition there, and these seniors have worked for it and earned it, and their coach says they want it. They want it today.
Want it very bad, but the Celtics, you got to assume they want it just as bad. Both teams have a good amount of fan support here for this 9 a.m. start. I remember Coach Revis speaking with him earlier. He wasn't too happy about a 9 a.m. start.
I actually saw him this morning with the team pretty early, so I know he had his team up and moving and going and warming up and preparing. He knows how to prepare for the big games. He's coached at a high level and, knows what makes his team tick.
One thing that'll make things a little bit easier today is with Cardinal Gibbons in the red and Trinity Catholic in the green and black. A little bit easier to differentiate everyone because yesterday almost all the same schools, they wore the same colors, made it kind of tough to pinpoint everybody.
Right, we had a big fan base all in blue, so we can tell who's with who today.
Cassia Okori back with the first serve on Cardinal Gibbons to get this one underway. TC goes to the outside but gets blocked by Daniela Molinari, sending that one back down with a little bit of help. 1-0 Cardinal Gibbons on the board. Trinity Catholic looking a little out of sorts in the early going. They go to the outside for Sarah Martin. The defense of Trinity Catholic able to stop that offering from Sarah.
It was a great block by Trinity Catholic. You can see hands high above the net.
Jordan Shoemaker serving for the Celtics. In the middle with the swing, Daniela Molinari, the kills leader, establishing herself early in this one.
And here she comes. She's up there at the net. She's a powerful in the middle and just that whip of an arm swing getting the ball down.
She now rotates to the back row to take the serve. The swing from Ryan Sutton blocked. They go. More great defense from the Chiefs. Sarah Martin and Daniela Molinari teaming up.
What a great play here. You see the set, both blockers, she comes up on the outside and really pushes her hand in on that outside. So that's a really great block there by Bailey Perlman.
Trinity Catholic and Ryan Cutton able to push that one to the back of the court.
That was such a smart play by Pearl. She just saw that opening and pushed the ball far with her hand. A great play, very smart.
Saw Cassia Okori, instead of going for the set right there, she tried to dump it over herself.
Right, a great play by Jordan Shoemaker trying to get the ball out of the net. That's always a hard ball to get, but a great effort.
In this early going of the match, what have you kind of seen so far?
I see point for point. Both teams want every point, so they're looking for the smart holes and the spots, but they're all both defensively playing great ball.
The swing from Jade Jeffrey is out. Amber Weber, the USF signee captain of the team, serving. Weber was there for the dig, but was not able to get it up high enough for the pass. Cardinal Gibbons up by 2 in the early going of this one. Still both teams trying to establish a rhythm and get something going as Sarah Martin, the senior setter, steps back. Our first service error of the morning.
And here we go. You've got Trinity back with the ball, with just behind by 1. So you've got point for point here.
Great effort by Trinity Catholic to keep this one in play.
What a great save.
The attack is just wide. Another point for Trinity Catholic.
What a save. You can see she's up. It's a little bit long, but that save earlier by Trinity, they went all out.
Kyra Atkinson, right after Trinity Catholic ties it up, has a service error to give the lead back to Cardinal Gibbons. Trinity Catholic yet to lead in this match. That was Gabby Cook with the serve. Danielle Monar went for the overpass kill, but it wasn't to be there. The kill is there for Trinity Catholic and Chris Eisenman.
What a great play by Eisenman. She gets up, she tips it right at the block. Then you see the pancake there, right there, where her hand was right on the ball. She tried to get it up, so tough play, but a great spot.
Julia Ewers, one of the DSs of the team, making up that strong backbone of defense for Trinity Catholic. The swing from Ryan Tutton is wide.
It's a little wide. I like watching her hit the ball. Her approach is so big, and she jumps so high off the ground. I mean, her vertical leap is really up there.
They go to Tutton once again, touched at the net. A lot of height here on the Cardinal Gibbons side, making it a little bit tough for Ryan to get those angles that she would like for.
A little miscommunication on that set right there. They were trying to run a quick set in the middle, and it was a little bit short.
That was Michaela Yates of Trinity Catholic with the attack error. Macy Evans with the ace. Evans into the match with
great serve. You see a little top spin on that serve. She knew exactly where she was going with that ball.
2 aces in a row. 9.
Right here, you see she's serving right to the point where she knows there's that deep corner, and she's putting a lot on that ball from behind the line. You've got a lot of emotion right here still in this first game.
This one kept in play. The jump kill from Jordan Shoemaker. Perfectly timed. Trinity Catholic needed that one.
She jumped up. Shoemaker, what a great set. Jumped up. It looked like she was going to set the middle, and she dumped it back behind in that little spot in left back, which is hard to see. So here we go with Trinity kind of moving up the scoreboard, this momentum changing. You can feel it, that little dump set by Shoemaker got them on the board again. And
an ace of their own, Michaela Yates putting that one down.
Here's what I can show you right here. What a great serve. She's looking for the spot. Coach Revis is signaling her where to serve the ball. And this is where a lot of emotion is involved, and that first contact is so important.
The wind in the swing. Tons of power behind that Ryan Tutton offering, kept in play by the defense. The diving effort by Kyra Atkinson is not meant to be. Cardinal Gibbons stopped that Trinity Catholic run.
It was a great spot placed by Trinity Catholic right there over the block. Sometimes that's a hard ball to get in right back.
Daniela Molinari.
And as you can see right there, Cardinal Gibbons, they're picking up the tips. They're picking up those tips over the block. So there goes Molinari with the big kill. Cross court, had her arm up nice and high.
They go to Tutton again. Dug up nicely. Great smart play right there by Jordan Shoemaker. That's 2 kills for her.
Jordan Shoemaker, one of the things, I know about her is a setter. She's up really high. She's at the net. She can play. She's a force at the net. She really is. She can play those smart plays and see the hole.
She ended with 27 kills and already has 2 this morning. Sarah Martin.
Great cross-court hit by Sarah Martin. She saw that angle, sharp angle, and took it.
A 3-point lead for Cardinal Gibbons. They've been up as much as 4. So this one stayed close here in this first set. Tutton into the block, but was able to place it in a good enough position for the block to be there, but not in time. Bailey Perlman didn't have a lot behind that one, but was still able to get enough to get the kill.
And that was a great set by Cassie. She did a little jump set. You can see she pushed the ball really far out. A really nice play there.
Aya Thagunas serving for the Chiefs. And that is an error.
Every time that happens with a missed serve, you just know the other team, they go, okay, we've got this, we've got some, gives them a little momentum, kind of like a free ball.
Free ball opportunity right here for the Celtics to see where they go. They go to the outside. That's a little bit wide with Chris Eisman in her attack. Head coach Jeff Revis pushing on his team in these early moments of the first set. He sees his team down 15-12. Shoemaker to Carly Bigelow. The first time we said her name tonight.
Yes, great attack by Carly on the right side. She went right through the middle of the hands of the blockers, saw the hole, put some power on that ball.
Kyra Atkinson was the libero for the Celtics last year. Getting an 8 for herself right now.
A great spot by her with that serve. She's looking for the hole. Coach Revis is signaling her where to serve the ball. And being aggressive is what these girls are doing. So sometimes you have to take a loss or an error on the serve because you want to hit that deep pocket.
Probably didn't want her to serve that deep and get the service there. No one wants those.
No, but I think most of these coaches at this level, you're going to serve aggressively no matter what, and they know they can recover the point.
Good job by Shoemaker to keep that pass in. The block up from Shoemaker and Michaela Yates.
A great block there. Really great hands. Michaela Yates had her hands up really nice and high for that block. She wanted it.
Julia Ewers serving. The big swing from Jade Jeffrey, one of the hardest hits we've seen all morning.
Yep, there we go. Jade Jeffrey, she just came out with that whip of an arm swing and put the ball away. She saw the blockers were a little not sure that she was going to get the set. So great play.
Jade only a junior, but steps up and plays like a leader and a senior on this team. The swing from Ryan Sutton touched at the net by Daniela Molinari. Little hot potato going back and forth. They set up Sutton once again. That block, it just continues to be there for the Chiefs. Free ball opportunity here for us to see what they do with it. They go in the middle to McKay.
That was a big play by the Celtics there. Really nice, one of the longest rallies we've had so far. had a lot of nice blocks from the Cardinals as well, but Trinity's picking up everything off the ground.
Celtics down by 1, 17-16. They've tied, but they have not led yet in this match. The wind and the swing.
There you go. You've got, that's Nikki
Restrepo.
She's got quite a string. She went right between those two blockers' hands. She knew she basically had a single block at that point and put the ball right through them.
Shoemaker to Tutton. Touched at the line.
A great set by Shoemaker. You know, that was a great hit from the outside. Ryan Tutton, she really knows how to play off the block. She hits, she can see the hands well. She's up very high in the air, so she plays off the block nice.
Very good, smart play by Molinari right there.
A great play by Molinari. She drops the tip, and you can see it just changes up. They can't see the blockers are ready to block a huge hitter, and she changes it up, and that's a very smart, effective play.
Molinari, one of the captains on this team. Carly Gibbons tried to push it over into the net. It was Bailey Pearlman with an awkward kind of jump right there. Trinity Catholic still finding themselves down 1, but it's getting closer and closer to 25. One of the best just overall plays that we've seen all day.
An amazing hit by Pearlman. She gets up there, great arm swing, her elbow back. She had her entire body behind that ball. That's all that power hits the ground. Coach Revis a little upset with his team right there on that play because she had an open court, open block. So they're going to have to change up their blocking game.
And then a nice swing of momentum if you're a Celtics fan. But they still find themselves down 1, haven't been able to just bridge that gap and be able to take a lead yet in this first set. The defense there this
great
time.
Pass.
The swing from Bigelow, block at the neck.
Great play there
Great
by Weber.
effort, yes.
Wow.
Touched at the net and kept in play. You see this defense of Trinity Catholic coming into action. Chris Eisinger with the swing and the very emotional big kill. They needed that.
I think my fist just jumped on that play. What an amazing play by both teams. A great rally there. Weber picking up balls, and she takes the libero takes the second ball from the setter, so you can see the communication happening with Trinity.
Can the Celtics keep it in play? They send it over as Michaela Yates.
What a dig by Weber. She just took her whole body. A great, powerful hit, as you can see that Weber just took that ball.
Really, it ate her body up, but she was somehow able to just keep it in play.
Yep, she is right where the ball is going. She reads the hitter so well, she really does.
Sarah Martin signed to go play at James Madison. The swing from Carly Bigelow was wide, and now it's a 2-point lead for the Chiefs. Sarah Martin still set, and she also is a hitter because Cardinal Gibbons, they run a 6-2 offense. So she's a key part of the offense and can also set when necessary as well. Miscommunication by the Celtics right there results in a point for the Cardinal Gibbons. They're now just 2 points away from taking this first set. Head coach Jeff Revis wants a timeout, as he can tell that it's getting down to crunch time in this first set.
And as we saw through the first set, they were really getting, both teams, you could just see them warming up. As the hitters got stronger and stronger, all of a sudden we see power coming out off the net from Cardinal Gibbons. I mean, they have a lot of powerful hitters from every side of the court. So I think Trinity's going to have to change up their defensive blocking and change it up at the net a little bit.
It wasn't the easiest road for Cardinal Gibbons to make it here to the state championship match. That regional semifinal was a rematch of the district championship against Pine Crest. in the district championship match. Cardinal Gibbons fell to Pinecrest, but then they came back when it mattered the most to keep their season going. They win 3-2 over Pinecrest, and then the state semifinal, another 5-set match, defeating Berkeley Prep, another state power here in Florida.
I'm very familiar with Berkeley Prep, as that was a rival school of mine, and I know that their team is phenomenal. So now an ace at this point in the game is tough. A great serve right there. Great focus by Sarah Martin.
Sarah Martin serving for set 1 to go the Chiefs' way. They go to the middle. The Trinity Catholic dug up and snuffed out by the defense of the Chiefs.
The crowd is getting really loud behind us.
The attack by Chris Eicherman was long, so that gives Cardinal Gibbons the first set, 25-20. This one stayed fairly close for almost the whole duration of the first set, but as we got closer and closer to 25, Cardinal Gibbons started to inch away, and they had that 5-point lead that they ended up taking that first set. What do you really see and take away from that?
I really just see how Cardinal Gibbons, I know that they beat Berkeley in that 5th game before getting here, and that 5th game was 15-13, so I can see that they played in these tight situations, these tight games, and they are they've got force all over the net, so they're moving the ball around well. And in Trinity Catholic, they play great defense. They play really great defense. They're digging up a lot of balls. The tips aren't working, though. They are going to have to move the ball around on the net a little bit more because Cardinal Gibbons is picking up the tips.
Although Cardinal Gibbons does have more history, winning 19 state championships, it's the first time either of these girls have played on the state championship stage. The Chiefs take the first set, 25-20. Set 2 coming up next. For everyone who's been following the state volleyball tournament, it was a change of scenery this year as you see Bright House Network Stadium overlooking the campus of UCF. In years past, we were in Kissimmee, but things have changed up this year as we're here at the venue at the University of Central Florida. The road to make it to the state championship for Trinity Catholic was fairly easy, if you could say that. It took a 5-set win in the regional semis over Lake Highland Prep, but after they traveled to Pensacola and swept and won in straight sets, everyone wanted to celebrate. At least I should say the parents of all the girls on Trinity Catholic wanted to celebrate, but the girls said, no, we have one more that we need to go. We're not going to put our ones up and say we're #1 in this match because they're on a goal. They want to win the state title. Not a lot was expected of the Celtics this year to maybe make it to this stage, so maybe they're kind of playing with house money, if you will. But these girls, now that they're here, they really want it, and they want to bring home this championship for this Celtic program who's on the rise.
I know Coach Revis wants it badly too for these girls. He said it's just been such a great group of girls to coach. He's coached in the club scene so much, and he's, been on different levels, but he said, honestly, my passion is right here with high school volleyball, and you can see that. These kids like to hang out together on the court, off the court. It makes a difference. So you're training 6 days a week. It's not like club ball where you've got the kid. He's coaching the kids 2 days a week. He said, I get to spend a lot of time with these players, and it shows.
The first